Let me say it again for you, right? Listen. Tom Macdonald and Adam Calhoun, through their music and through their activism, are freedom fighters. Good morning, God bless. It's a Sunday morning. You know what? You'd think I'd be doing the review of some gospel music this morning, but guess what? In today's time, this is gospel. What is gospel? I mean, the good news, the truth. And so these young gentlemen right here, these brothers right here of mine, man, they cooked up some more heat, y'all. I know on reaction channels you're used to people jumping around and being so energetic, but I am a mature, calm man. Listen, I hope y'all blessed. Tom Macdonald and Adam Calhoun, you're America. Let's just get straight into it. You're not here for me. You're here for them.
They're screaming that they hate America and we're the reason. If you don't feel safe, then stop defunding the policemen. You calling us extremists cause our words have hurt your feelings. Then we're sorry we can't hear you over the sound of our freedom. Y'all been filling up our classrooms with drag queens for kids. We think it's not appropriate, you tell us that it is. The complexities of gender and children won't ever mix when there's school shootings by women whose pronouns are him, his. I'm not Republican, but keep it 100, they making sense. The most destructive ideologies are coming from the left. I think Black Lives Matter, they think white lives matter less, and LGBTQ turned into WTF. Dear Democrats, I don't have nothing against the liberal, but the people representing you are communists and criminals. They've been starting World War III, we shipping missiles still. They don't want America great, they want it miserable. You can try to burn down the city, scream at the top of your lungs till you're dizzy. You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America. You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not your America. I'm hearing words I never heard in life. Kids go to school to learn, never make it back home, they get murdered like. Who's concerned? Not the left or the right. Hope you ready for the fight. Coming to your front door tonight. The former president got arrested. The current one lost, but I guess he got elected. Kids get molested, pedophiles all get protected, and you can kill a baby anytime if you pregnant. People so weak, feel free to take a knee. And you can't even speak, God forbid you disagree. I don't even know what virtual signaling means. Young men used to fight wars, now they make memes. Divide us up, I'm pretty sure that's the plan. Got a gun in my hand for when shit hits the fan. And how the woman of the year is a man, I'm pretty sure I never really understand. You can try to burn down the city, scream now at the top of your lungs till you're dizzy. You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America. You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not your America. You told us we're the ones to blame, but you're the ones who riot till the city's up in flames. You told us we've been spreading lies, but you believe the truth is on the news every night. You told us we gotta stop the fighting, but you're the ones who keep the country angry and divided. You told us we're crazier than you, but all of our conspiracy theories are coming true. You can try to burn down the city, scream at the top of your lungs till you're dizzy. You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America. You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not your America.
Good job, Nova Rockefeller, on the video. Great job, great job. Gentlemen, my brothers, my white warriors, my beautiful white brothers, man, what in the hell is wrong with you? Why are you not being silenced, Tom Macdonald and Adam Calhoun? T&A podcast. I'm going to start your own pod. Listen, why aren't you being silenced? Why aren't you going with the narrative that if you're white, you can't say anything? You might as well just sit and, as a white male, not the ones that run the world. Let's not be confused. Let's not be confused. If you're an average white guy, you have to go sit in the corner, shut your mouth, don't have an opinion. We've been learning that since we were children, didn't we? from the introductory, the classes in school, which I'm an opponent of teaching kids in elementary school anything that will damage them in life. I believe when children are young, you should teach them positive concepts, self-love, regardless of where they come from, to love themselves. It doesn't mean you have to accept the wickedness of ancestors that did wrong. If you study history, we all have some ancestors that have done terrible things. We've also had some ancestors that have done some great things. But when you teach Johnny, who's 5, in a classroom, that his people were wicked, they did wicked things, if Johnny is a decent soul, which most children are decent souls, every once in a while you'll get a child that comes out like a devil child. That's in a whole nother show. We'll break that down. But let's use these pins, for example. And I just happen to grab the pink and green, right? Or red, my colorblind. So Johnny is a white kid, all right? Here's Johnny. And here's Jamal in class. And they go on the playground, they play, and they love each other. They're children. They don't give a damn, or they don't even really know about color, right? Here comes history class. You teach Johnny that his people were oppressors and wicked, and they did slavery and evil things, which is true. And at some point in life, Johnny needs to know this. And then you have Jamal, and Jamal, you teach him that his people were treated bad and evil things were done to them, right? And so here is the oppressor, right? This is a child that sees himself, now colors being introduced, sees himself as the people that did wicked things. And being a natural good soul, he feels guilty. He wants to change those things. He wants to make that right. So in his life, he carries this guilt, right? Then you have Jamal that's right here. Jamal hears that. He's a beautiful young child with a big, beautiful soul. These children having a great imagination. And you teach them these things, right? And then guess what? Jamal, right? Johnny's already got the guilty complex and feels bad now for being white because he sees white people doing wicked things to black people who look like his good friend Jamal. So Johnny is trapped down a life of guilt, white guilt, right? This is what everywhere he goes, he will be a product of what he was taught when he was young, right? This sticks with kids. Trust me on this. Then Jamal sees his people as being the weaker people, oppressed, and they always hear from people that you can't do this because you're black, right? Or black people can't make it because the system is against them, right? Or these things will be held against you. So now Jamal's introduction into the world at a young age, he has this weight on his shoulders, right? So now his people, they were treated bad, so the victim mentality comes in, right? And there's some truth to this. But now you take these two children who at one time could accomplish anything together, right? Who don't give a damn about race. And they used to play, and then as they get older, they do this, right? And then it works for the system. It works for the system. The divide is great, and that's what they're talking about. The divide is great because what happens is when you have a divided people, you can put anything on them. You can raise the prices, right? You can choose their political outcome for them, right? You can introduce stuff into school, and they won't be united because their color will be more important than the country. Their color will be more important than morality, and that's what we're seeing right now. I'm doing it on a Sunday because this is the gospel. I'm over here sweating because I'm so proud of these brothers that they used their First Amendment right, freedom of speech. You know, when I was a child, we were so used to freedom of speech that, 70s and 80s, we didn't understand how blessed we were, right? And now we're in a time where freedom of speech is definitely under attack. Let me break this down. These brothers are amazing. They are amazing. They are freedom fighters. Listen to me closely. They are freedom fighters. Let me say it again for you, right? Listen. Tom Macdonald and Adam Calhoun, through their music and through their activism, are freedom fighters. Now, check the video out. Go and watch it again for yourself as we do this reaction review. Reviews by Sean Spillman, part of the Foaming at the Mouth podcast. Listen to this. Tom Macdonald. Tom Macdonald, you're a genius, man. Everything you touch turns to gold. You guys are freedom fighters, man. I'm proud of you, brothers, man. You talk about, there's so much political and spiritual stuff you say in your verse, right? It would literally take me, I can write a book about what you just did. Shout out to you, brother. One thing that you said that really touches my soul from observation, right, is that you say in your lyrics, Black Lives Matter, but they believe white lives matter less. That's a trend that's currently going on all around the world. All around the world. That is right and exact. If you want, I will give a breakdown on that whole line or subject at another time on my podcast, right? In the hook, you say, "Your America." It's not your America. What's happening now, there's definitely a great divide going on. There's always been a divide in America, whether it's over race, classes, and whatever. But there's an intentional outside source and inside source that want to divide people, right? Like I gave you the Johnny and Jamal situation, right? Adam, what do I say, brother? School, children go into school and may not make it back. As a parent, as a grandparent, that's scary. I don't even want to send our grandchildren to school. I want to homeschool them. That's the wave of the future for me and my children, I believe. I want our grandchildren to be homeschooled. Adam makes a great point. Adam makes a great point about the left or right, man. To me, it isn't the left or right. It isn't the left or right. I heard Tom say earlier that the right got the right ideas, right? But, man, they all need some fixing, man. They all need some fixing, right? For me, it's about who's got the greatest agenda, who's got the greatest platform or ideas of helping the people, right? And so he says, Adam says, the only way you can kill is if you kill a baby, right? Kill a baby. That's it. That's it. If you're pregnant, you can kill a baby. Wow. Oh, I admire those who fight for the silent babies, right? And they want to cancel this. They want to cancel this. You want to cancel this when this man says, if you're pregnant, you can kill a baby, right? But then you got Lotto saying that dumb stuff, I'll take $500 to get the abortion. Come on now. Come on now. And can you disagree in America? Throw these notes away. I've never been a person with notes. I speak from my heart and passion. I love you, brothers, man. I give you flowers. I salute you. I honor your courage, man. I'm sure you got a lot of pushback, but you have so many people that love you guys, man. Keep doing this. You guys, I watched a young lady give a reaction video to you, and she says, you guys are magical as individuals, right? You guys are great as individuals, but coming together, you guys have just formed this, man, you guys just keep it together, brothers. Keep it together, man. Keep it together. When I see you guys, I see like a Method Man and Red Man, maybe. Like I just see, like when you take two great people and put them together, it's just so powerful. God bless you, man. This is Reactions by Sean Spillman, part of the Foaming at the Mouth Network. We love you. Stay blessed. Stay focused. You can be anything you want to be. God bless.